It's Brandon Overton on the pole, Clay Harris on the outside, and we are underway.
50 laps, Ben will talk to the top three. Who's going to be on the big Steel podium tonight? Brandon Overton looking for his 4th overall. He's got 4 overall wins this year down the back straightaway. Clay Harris, can he finish the deal here tonight in car number 6? Up top, they're side by side at turn 4. Will Clay Harris lead lap number 1 as they come off at turn 4? He does it. Car number 6 for the Jupiter, Florida driver.
They're 3 wide for the 2nd spot going into turns 1 and 2. As Hudson O'Neal looked like he was shot out of a cannon there. He got a good run on the high side, but it'll be Mark Whitner in 2nd. O'Neal in 3rd now. He was 4th at the line. Brian Shirley rounds out the top 5. There's a Brandon Overton sandwiched in there as well, James. Clay Harris stays out front. Top 4 or 5 cars content with running the very high side of the speedway.
They know the weather is impending down the back straightaway. Clay Harris looking good at a turn 3. Whitner. We've got 3 of the top 5 have never won a Lucas Oil 800 Dirt Series race as they come off at turn 4. Whitner to the outside. Clay Harris still in front. And Mark Whitner now. He'll cut it to the inside. Nice move by Whitner. Put him in as a power move of the race. So Barney, it's getting to the wall. And Clay Harris retakes the lead. Baby, this only ran 3 laps in the books, and they're still at it 5 and 6.
A tricky 2nd corner. A pair of Floridians up front going at it. A pair of drivers looking for their 1st ever Lucas Oil win. Mark Whitner will have the lead that time by at the stripe. And those Sunshine State drivers better look out because there's a Hoosier lurking in the shadows. Hudson O'Neal starting to reel in that lead duo.
Whitner pulling away into turn number 3. O'Neal, he'll throw it on the bottom, and the big Steel 71. He'll take the 2nd spot. And in a battle for 3rd on the outside. Here comes Brandon Overton. He'll have a run on Clay Harris down the back straightaway as we work lap number 6, or rather number 8 here tonight. Brandon on the outside. Right now, Mark Whitner still with the lead. O'Neal about 3 car lengths back as they cross the line.
Clay Harris now going to fall back to the 4th spot as Brandon Overton works by that time by at the stripe. Mark Whitner right now able to tiptoe around the top side of this half-mile oval to near perfection.
Into turn number 1, 15 in the books. A dandy so far. Down the back straight of Whitner. Again, that goes around the corner there, that curve in the wall, and then it straightens right back out. So they've had some trouble there. Right there, O'Neal within striking distance. He gets on the gas down the main straightaway. There you see McCowan. There you see Madness. We click off another lap. We have 16 in the record books as they battle around. They put a lap on McCowan. They'll put a lap on Smokey Madden.
Look at
Whitner, O'Neal, Harris, Overton, Moran.
Clay Harris limboing around this racetrack, seeing how low he can go, while the others are up on the high side of the speedway. He just went almost to the infield to work around the 8 of Dylan McCowan. This is an entertaining high-speed battle, a cat and mouse at the front of this field, James. 17 in the books. It's still Whitner, O'Neal, Harris, Overton, and Moran rounding out the top 5, and we have got a Hellraiser Jacks caution as Michael Leach is pointed in the wrong direction coming off turn number 4.
Just got in the wall there.
Ooh.
Whoa. No, well, Brian Shirley
got into the wall.
Leach got into the back of him. In the Duran. Hauling and rigging restart zone. Not a good restart for O'Neal. Here comes on the outside. There's Moran through the middle. It squeezes out. He goes to the outside. All that did was shove him to the outside against the wall down the back straightaway. The 3 wide. Clay Harris is slowed off of that turn number 2, and they're still 3 wide into turn 3. Oh, that was a restart of the
restart of the year.
Cow.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he spun the tires and he couldn't get it going.
Yeah, the big beneficiary in all that was Mark Whitner. That allowed him to stretch out to several car lengths over your new 2nd place car, Hudson O'Neal. Brandon Overton is now 3rd. There's Overton. There's Devin Moran. Clay Harris has finally got his feet under him on the bottom of the racetrack, and he's trying to rally back up through the field and actually fallen a couple more spots in that, James, in a incredibly interesting restart.
As we work lap number 29 down the straightaway, Dustin.
Don't look now. Hudson O'Neal is there. He has closed in on Mark Whitner considerably. A car length and a half between the lead duo. Hudson O'Neal trying to work that SSI Motorsport 71 down to the inside. You've got a battle for the lead, James Essex, in the midst of lap traffic. Does Hudson O'Neal take it this time? He does. New leader, lap 30, the new deal, Hudson O'Neal.
20 laps to go down the back straightaway. Whitner slides up the track. So O'Neal trying to pull away. The close behind Hilsebeck. Come out of turn number 4. They're going to go side by side. Overton, can he officially get second back? He does with 9 to go.
How many times have we? How many times do we say this at races throughout the year? You take the leader out of it, and it's a whale of a race. Look at Clay Harris. Clay Harris back in the mix in the battle for second. That's 3 cars battling for the second spot on the right side of your screen, and that's a whale of a battle. But as we come around for 8 laps to go, Whitner pounds the wall. That battle happens over 5 seconds behind behind Hudson O'Neal. And we've got one car hard in the wall in turn 4, and it's Mark Whitner.
Oh man, he kept it going, but it's going to bring out a caution. And he was Dukes of Hazzard down that right. Look at that. Got up on the wall, he got it off the wall.
I thought he was going over,
but
he
couldn't steer at the right front. Suspension's all messed up. But I tell you, Whitner, man, he drove his heart out here tonight at his home track.
Ace Duran restart zone. Green flag is out. We're underway with 5 laps to go. And here comes Clay Harris looking down to the inside of Brandon Overton for second.
Oh, man, out at 2. Down the back straightaway. Look at Carson Ferguson trying to reach the Big River Steel podium tonight to the outside at 93. Tough luck for him the last couple of nights, but right now Carson Ferguson has it going up top way out there with 4 to go.
You start to wonder if that high side down in turns 3 and 4, James, it's stretched out too far. It's too long of a distance around. Meanwhile, on back through the field, one driver rolling around the high side is Garrett Alberson. Alberson going to get 2 for the price of 1 that time. He's looking for possibly a Big River Steel podium. Will he be in 4th this time by? He just tagged the wall. Yes, he will. 3 to go.
Well, he's got Harris. He's about 10 behind him. You see him turning it out at 2 down the back straightaway. The lead right now is 1 second. O'Neal over Overton. Out at turn 4. Hudson O'Neal, Brandon Overton. Doesn't look like he's got anything right now. Garrett Alberson is pedaling hard. Yep. Can he reach the podium, Dustin? But they're going to go to the Barron's Performance. 1 lap to go next time around.
Man, that 71 is really good over in turn number 2. That tricky second corner here at All-Tech. This time by Barron's Performance, 1 to go. Final time around for the New Deal Hudson O'Neal. Does Brandon Overton have anything left for the race leader?
O'Neal looking for his 35th career win in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. That would pull him within 9 of his Hall of Fame father, Don O'Neal, who's here this weekend. Off at turn number 4. Mark Whitner's going to lead the most laps, but Hudson O'Neal's going to win here tonight, pending the Long Acre Scales, Dustin.
Second place will be Brandon Overton. Third place, Clay Harris.